It had been raining all afternoon, the kind of heavy rain that made the campus look washed out and quiet. Most people had already made a run for the dorms, but I got stuck waiting outside the lecture hall because I'd forgotten my umbrella. That's when he walked out. Soaked hoodie, hair plastered to his forehead, sneakers squeaking with every step. He looked at me, standing under the tiny overhang, hugging my backpack like it might keep me dry. No umbrella? He asked. I shook my head, laughing awkwardly. Nope, rookie mistake. He glanced at the rain, then back at me. Come on. Before I could react, he opened his umbrella wide enough to cover both of us and nodded toward the path. We walked side by side across the puddle-covered quad, sharing this tiny bubble of dry space while rain poured around us. You always this quiet? He asked. I smiled shyly, only when I'm trying not to say something dumb. He laughed. Say something dumb. I don't mind. So I did, about everything. How my shoes were soaked, how the rain made campus smell weirdly like wet pencils, how I hated my morning class. He kept listening, nodding, asking questions, and by the time we reached the dorms, I realized I didn't want the walk to end. When we stopped at the entrance, I hesitated. Hey, thanks for walking with me. No problem, he said, but he didn't lower the umbrella yet. Instead, he stepped a little closer, still keeping us in that small dry circle. You know, he said slowly, you could have just waited for the rain to stop. I shrugged. Guess I didn't want to wait. There was a pause, and then he smiled, a little shy this time. Good, he said softly. And right there, under the patter of rain, he leaned in and kissed me, quick but warm, like he'd been thinking about it the whole walk. When we finally went inside, we were both grinning like idiots, dripping rainwater on the tile. The next day, when it started raining again, I didn't forget my umbrella, because I didn't need one. He was already waiting.